I can open an issue on my GitHub repository, have Claude pick up that issue, open a pull request for me automatically, and I automatically get a preview build, which I can review, merge that pull request, all without having to touch my local environment. And I can even do this on my phone if I'd like to. So in this video, I'll show you exactly how I set all of this up. In my project folder for the channel website, I'm just going to launch Claude Code, and there's a built-in app install command to install the GitHub app for the workflow. So I'm just going to run through this, scroll down, and choose the repositories that I want to install this on. I'll save that. I can go ahead and just click enter, and it'll ask me which workflows that I want to install. So I'm going to toggle off the code review just because I don't really need that for this particular project, but this is another workflow that will automatically review PRs for you. So keep that on if you want it. I'll hit enter to confirm. I'll use my subscription token. Just click authorize. Okay, so then it'll automatically give me this pull request to add that workflow, and I'll go ahead and merge this as is. So now that that's installed, I have a new workflow here called Claude Code. And if I open an issue, I'll just have it update the README. I'll tag Claude in the description. I'll click create. And in a few moments, we should see Claude pop up and start working on this task. Okay, so there it is. Claude is working. I'll analyze and get back to you. All right, working on updating the README. It's got itself a to-do list here, just like you might see in Claude Code. Gather the context, explore the project, update the README, commit and push, and then provide a PR link. This is the place where I updated my default workflow because I'd like to just skip this step of creating the PR myself, and I'll show you exactly why. All right, so that's finished up, and it's got a summary for us. Successfully updated the README, key improvements. So then it has this PR link, create PR. We click that, it'll just take us to a pre-filled page where we can open the PR. What I want to do is just have it open this PR for me. And even if you ask Claude to open the PR itself in the description, it's not going to do it. So we need to give Claude a new custom prompt that will allow it to just open up the PR automatically. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the workflow. I'm going to go to Claude. I'm going to just edit it in line here. So down here below additional permissions, this is the Claude Code step itself. We're going to add a parameter here called prompt. We're just going to tell it, hey, when you work on a new issue after you're done, go ahead and create the pull request. And we give it the GitHub CLI directly so that it knows how to do that. We tell it to give a summary, and then we tell it to reference the issue that you're closing with this PR. So always include a summary and the closes statement in the body. And then we just go ahead and give it some more rules about how we want it to make commits. And then when it's working on PR feedback, we just let it know you don't need to open a PR, just push the changes to the existing PR. And then when fixing CI failures, same thing, just fix the issues and then commit it and CI will rerun. Below, I just have some really explicit rules on how I want it to make commits, just so that it follows the style that I like. So I am going to also give it some custom CLI arguments. So I'm going to remove this and place this in here. So I'm just going to make sure that it always uses Opus. I'm going to give it 25 max turns so that it can actually work on some bigger problems that I request. And for tools, I'm going to give it a list of tools. I'm going to give it Git, GitHub CLI, each of those actions that I want it to be able to do. I'm going to give it access to install and run npm builds, and then edit, write, read, glob, grep, ls, web search, and web fetch. So if I actually need it to go out and do some research during a request that I give it, it can go do that. So before I go ahead and commit this, I'm going to also quickly add the ability to label and trigger by label, because I really like to just label with a Claude label and have it pick that up. So what I'm going to add in here is just another trigger called issues and then types labeled. And then I need to modify the conditional here about when it triggers. And because I'm on a public repo, I'm just going to kind of make this a lot more explicit. And essentially, if I'm triggering this workflow on an issue, I want to make sure that the label has Claude and that the opener of that issue is me, my username. And then I've modified the defaults here as well, just to very explicitly say whoever is triggering this workflow needs to be an owner, a member, or a collaborator of the repo. So that should prevent this workflow from running if somebody just opens an issue on the repo. And then with that, I'm going to go ahead and commit these, and that's fine. I like that. And then over in my issues, I'm going to create that new label for Claude. And I'll create that. So the telltale sign that I messed something up is my GitHub action is no longer showing the title. So I'm going to come back over there and let's see if I go to edit, and usually you'll see an error somewhere. So there's the error. So I'm just going to actually remove this and keep the one that I have up here. So I'll commit that. I'll make a new issue. So this time I'll do something a little bit more than just a README update so we can see why I wanted it to open the PR automatically. Update the video section to have filter buttons for topics. Two topics that we should have are Cloudflare and Claude Code. Add additional filter buttons as you see appropriate based on the titles of our current videos. So I'll add Claude here, hit create, and we should see Claude. It should open a comment on this issue to let us know that it's in progress. So there we go. We've got the Claude is working comment. It's going to analyze and get back to you. So it's just about finished here, and it's actually testing the build itself before it commits. There we go. It opened the pull request. And there's the summary. So we've got some filter buttons. Now, this is why I wanted to complete this flow all the way to a pull request automatically, because you can see my existing workflow for Cloudflare workers is already kicked off and it's building a preview for this pull request. So in a few moments, we'll just automatically have a preview URL to check out this change from Claude. So we've got a preview for this. Let's check it out. Cool. So here we go. Scroll down. Boom, there's our preview filter buttons. Nice. Oh, looks like we need some DevOps resources here, but this is great. It completed the task and it got a preview build automatically. That was pretty awesome. We saw a full flow from beginning to end. What I like about this workflow is also I should be able to just tell Claude, hey, remove the DevOps button since we don't have any matching videos yet. So Claude saw that. It should update this PR for us. Cool. So there's Claude on this pull request, and it's going to read the latest videos file, remove the button, and commit and push. Claude finished that up, and it pushed a new commit here, you can see. And in a couple more minutes, we should get another preview build. The primary reason I wanted something like this was now I can open an issue on my website repo. Claude picks it up automatically. I can open an issue from my phone, have Claude fix it for me, see a preview URL immediately, check it out, make sure it's good, and then go ahead and merge it. And I didn't have to spin up my project locally, and it all just gets completed right within my repo. Now, if you want to have this full flow for yourself, be sure to check out my Cloudflare GitHub video where I show how to automate these pull request previews, and you'll be able to have something like this for your repository as well. So I'm going to make a couple more changes to this pull request using Claude before I merge it. If you found the video useful, give it a like and subscribe for more in the future. Thanks for watching.